California Plaza came alive in downtown Los Angeles last week as different musicians and poets performed, paying tribute to Boyle Heights Music Store. The Phillips Music Store played a big role in the Jewish, Japanese, and Latino communities, helping break down racial boundaries and blend musical genres. The show opened with the Boyle Heights-based band Ollin, who uses a fusion of Jewish folk and traditional Mexican music in their song, Boyle Heights Boogie. Boyle Heights resident Joel Ulloa tells how the different music types represent the history of the neighborhood.
It's sort of been a really interesting discussion all throughout the night. It's an impressive event to be at because you get to learn a little bit about the history of the neighborhood that you grew up in. You get to bump into people that you grew up with yourself, and you know, I think it's very important to understand to kind of learn what your ecosystem is, you know, and to just really understand the history of it, and to understand all of the relics that have still remained throughout Boyle Heights and recognize where they came from. You know, it gives you a sense of pride to be affiliated with Boyle Heights.
Japanese Americans were once a significant part of the Boyle Heights community, but many were relocated during World War II. The band East LA Taiko, who blends Japanese drumming, traditional Mexican, and Afrobeat music, paid tribute to the mixed influences of Boyle Heights. East Los Angeles writer Marisela Norte read a poem describing Boyle Heights and her identity as a Mexican and Jewish descendant. Norte's poem described life on the street and her many cultural influences.
As a kid, the secret code switch went English, Spanish, al Ibrit. Under the spell of Corla Pandit's hypnotic eyes, I sent prayers, shards of poetry, to those dear and not yet departed. Que en paz descansen mis queridos difuntos, desafinados, delicados y dramáticos. Sabrá Dios. Hombre, soy mexicana, soy judía. Aníbal, amé, East LA. ¿O que no me ves el nopal, perdón, que no me ves la estrella de David en la frente? Sí? Yes. Jewcana, if you will. Thank you, Ariel, for that one.
La Santa Cecilia captured the essence of the night, with its blend of everything from Mexican folk to blues and jazz. Guitarist and Boyle Heights resident Gloria Estrada talks about the importance of having more stores like Phillips Music Store in the community.
It's a great thing that such a store was in place in Boyle Heights at the time. I think right now the closest thing we have is a Casa del Mariachi, you know, which has very traditional instruments, like if you want a vihuela, if you want a guitarrón, you want cancioneros, like just any kind of stuff that's very traditional. So it's nice that they have that.
For the Boyle Heights Beat, I'm Cinthia Gonzalez.